Okay, so welcome to the Girl From Ipanema. Today we're going to discuss a song written by Antonio Carlos Jobim in the 60s when the bossa nova was really popular. Bossa nova is the kind of slower version of samba, Brazilian music. So we're going to take a look at the chords here. You've been sent the chord chart, so I'll put it here in the music stand. I'm going to take a look at the chords and the key. This song is in F major, it begins and ends in F major. So that's a good indication. So F major 7 is this. And then we have another, the next chord is G7 sharp 11, which is this. Sharp 11, 9 is included. And the chord scale is Lydian flat 7. I play that scale? Well, because I have a G7, which is a bass, and then the tension, this sharp 11, says what I have to add. It's like I have the cake and then I add the goodies. And the goodies I add here is sharp 11 or the raised fourth. Because if I take a look at the scale, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And then you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 9, 11, 13, they're the extensions, tensions even called. And in this scale I've decided to have a sharp 11. So then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a basic scale. And it's a mixolydian scale, flat 7 with a sharp 11. So it's called Lydian flat 7. That's that scale. And then we have a G minor 7, which is this chord, which is a G minor Lydian or G minor Dorian. And then you have G flat 7 sharp 11. So it's exactly like the chord we had before, G7 sharp 11. But I go down half step. Sorry. Lots of black notes. Root, 3rd, 5th, 7, 9, 11. And the scale then is G flat 7, G flat Lydian 7, or G flat mixolydian sharp 11, or just G flat Lydian flat 7. That scale. And then back to F major 7. And then you have D flat 7 again. It's the same scale. So in this chart, wherever you have G flat 7, it's going to be the same chord as G flat sharp 11. It's just they've written out the tension there. It's the same chord scale. So in jazz we often deal with chord scales, and they're the basis for the chords we're going to play and our improvisations. And the chord scales are derived from the jazz harmony and also from the chords themselves. All right. So let's take a look here at the B section. And all the section we have F sharp major 7. This. Scalar, F sharp Lydian major 7, instead of and then I have B7, or we can play Lydian flat 7, or just normal. Both work in this context. F sharp minor 7. Play F sharp Dorian, D7, D Lydian, G minor 7, Lydian, Dorian, 7. Here we play Lydian flat 7 as well. Lydian instead of. And then A minor 7. And here we play the Dorian chord scale. D7 sharp 11. G minor 7. C sharp 7 11. So here we play C7 sharp 11 or C Lydian flat 7 plus sharp 11 7, and then it's back to F major, G7 sharp 11, same chord as before, G7, G flat 7 sharp 11, F major, flat 7. So this song is kind of based on the idea that we have F major 7 going up half step to the next available chord scale, which is Lydian flat 7. And what this is in the basis, it's C7 scale, but you begin playing it on the G flat instead, which is called a tritone substitution. This is tritone, 1, 2, 3 whole steps, tritonus substituering in Swedish. So if I do that, if I play C7, I have the 3rd and the 7 here. If I play F sharp G flat here, I have the 7 and the 3rd here. So it's basically the same kind of chord, it's just it sounds a bit different. C7 and G7. So a C7 scale is like this. And then this one is, sorry, this is the Lydian flat 7, where you play the C instead of C flat. So they're related, C7 and F sharp or G flat 7. So it's basically, I'm playing the tension around this, going from F to G flat to F. And he plays with this also in the B section where it goes F sharp major 7. I hear it in F major 7, it just lifts it up, creates interest. And then the B7, G, F sharp minor 7, D. And then it goes down and plays a chord which aren't necessarily related to each other. And then the G minor, A minor 7, D7, G minor 7, C7 is just a 2-5 leaning back to F major 7. Okay, so today we're going to focus mainly on how to play the chords. What we're going to do is we're going to take out the roots of all the chords. So instead of playing F major 7 like this, we're just going to play the upper structure, and in the left hand we're going to play the F. So I'm going to show you how you play the chords the smoothest way. So F major is going to play like this, and then we're going to play G7 sharp 11. I'm going to play like this. For the F major 7, what you can do, instead of playing the F, you can play the 9. You get a rich sound like this. And then for the G7, what we play is 7, 3, sharp 11, 13. And why 13? It sounds good and it's in the scale. It's the 6th degree in the scale, which actually is 13 as well. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 11, 11, 13, sharp 11. This will be natural 11, sharp 11. So I can add this to the chord. And then I have G minor 7. And instead of playing like this, I play the 9th instead of the root. And then I have the roots here. Sounds nice and jazzy. And then I have G flat 7 sharp 11. So I play 7, 9. I can play like this, or this sounds better. So I will go, and here in G flat 7, flat 7, 3, sharp 11, 13. It's the same voicing we play for G7 sharp 11, but we go G flat half step down. And from there we go to G major, F major 7, which you can then go back where we were. There, and then G flat 7 again. And G, F major. So the chords from the beginning is tall and tongue and young and beautiful. G3 sharp 7. Girl from Ipanema goes walking. And G minor 7. When she passes, each one she passes. G flat 7 sharp 11 says ah. And then G flat 7. When she passes, each one she passes. G flat 7. Da 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 da. Or G minor 7 and G flat 7 to F major 7. Okay, so we have F major 7 here, and then for F sharp major 7 we can just move everything up half step. Like this. It's going to sound good. So we have 9, 3, 5, major 7. And then we have B flat 7, and then we can play it like this. 7, 9, 3, 13. And then F sharp minor 7. Play like this. 3, 5, 7, 9. And then we have D7, where we can play with sharp 11. We can play that voicing like this. That chord is D, 3, 5, 7, 9, sharp 11, 13. But we can't play that way. So what we can play is 3 this way. We can play at the plus sharp 11. And that I choose because I come from F sharp minor 7 with 9. And then it's nice to maintain the sharp 11 here for the D chord. D, 13, 7, 9, sharp 11. So when we play jazz, we want to maintain a kind of nice comping sound. So I have F sharp major 7, B 7, 13, F sharp minor 7, and then I go. I can also play third if I want to, but it's kind of implied. I play here. I kind of hear it in my mind, so I can just play the tensions here. And then I go to G minor 7. I can go here, which is a nice voicing. It's the same as the F sharp minor we had, when it's just up step. G minor 7 with 9. And then we have E flat 7, and here again we can play the same chord as with on D7. You have the third here. You don't play but you hear it. So we had D7 sharp 11, here it's B flat 7, sharp 11, and we can play sharp 11 because it's in the chord scale. So it's nice. So I have G minor 7, and then I go down and play E flat. It's nice. And then I have A minor 7. I can play like this. Nice voicing. 9, 3, 5, 7. And then I go back to my favorite, which I played before, D7 sharp 11. And then G minor 7, playing the same kind of voicing. C, so again I have G, and then C, and then F major 7. And then G7, G minor 7, G flat 7 sharp 11, or to F major 7, G flat 7. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the left hand comp. It's the same as we've done before with Ted Gärdestad. I want my own moon. Jag vill ha en egen måne. So you can either do for F major, you can do, but to be honest, in a more authentic bossa, they just go. And that's because that's what you play in the samba. The surdo, which is the bass drum, plays. So there's, it's kind of a pop interpretation of the samba comp. But most, if you hear a guitarist or a bassist in a guitar and kind of trio bossa nova, he will always play. And it makes the other right hand comp come out better. So I'm going to show it now together so we can see the way it sounds. Okay, so F major 7, the way it's going to sound then together is like, and again we have this kind of comp, dancing in Rio, we are dancing in Rio, and here it goes. You can also play like that. I'm going to do the simple version first and then the more difficult. And I'm going to go through the chords now. F major 7. F sharp blir B, F sharp minor 7, and then D sharp 11, we had this one, G minor 7, E flat 7, 7, D, G minor 7, and then D, F major. Okay, and together with this bass. Sound 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. sounds pretty good, and with these tensions, it's really nice. And it's nice when you can get the play happening. So you, like when you go F sharp, and then G, and then you go up, like G, and then E sharp. I played this voicing instead when I recorded now, which works. But let's be constant and go, and then. Okay, cool. Bra. So there we go for this song. So let's do it slower, the advanced version. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually use the metronome. It can be a good help. And I'll put it on 100 beats per minute. So, let's see. Yeah. So, da 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 da. So think. Dancing in Rio, we are dancing in Rio, we are dancing in Rio. And then the left hand goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Dancing in Rio, so the chords would then be 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. Pay attention to when I play from G minor 7 to G flat 7, because that comes in the middle of the 2-bar period, because this rhythm ba ba da ba 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 ba, it goes over 2 bars. So therefore I will anticipate playing G flat 7. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and that's here clear with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play it again. 2, 3, 4. And then same F again. Okay. And then the B section, F sharp major 7. 2, 3, 4. Play it in 120 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. From beginning. should be something more like 140, 2, 3, 4. And then you can practice that with the background as well. So I'll put it on for Girl From Ipanema, and it is actually 140 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.